Hey, this is RC Woods. I'm over here at Pizza Deco on Fredericksburg Road. We're having the food drive with the Coach's Corner. And you'll never guess who I met here. Well, I met him yesterday too, right? But anyway, it's Cecilia. She's Warren's wife. And Warren, as you know, he's in charge of the fan club on Facebook page. So I said, hey girl, come on in. We got to chit chat. We got to get the 411. So how are you?
I'm fine. I'm just so glad to be out here and collecting food cans for this food drive, and it's a wonderful opportunity to come out here and meet people and get to know your friends, and actually just to come out here and collect food just for everybody that's needed. You can come out here and visit with our players. We have a lot of players out here.
Okay. Now, yesterday we were out together too, girl.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was tell everybody where we were at.
We were out at Alamo Beer. And they revealed the football players' uniforms. And we went out there and they also revealed the beer, the new beer.
Which one did you like?
Well, sorry to say that I'm not a beer drinker, but Warren tried it. Warren tried the light, but I believe everybody actually liked the amber.
I did like the amber. I like the amber.
Yes, but actually I should try it, but I'm just not a beer drinker. But from what I heard, it's really good. A lot of good takes on it. But the atmosphere out there was wonderful, and if you get a chance to come out to any of our events, I would definitely do so. It's a wonderful opportunity to just learn more about this team and the wonderful things that's going on out here, and it's just great people. It's a good family to get involved with. So I would just invite everybody to come out and just have a good time, get to know these people.
Now, me, Sassy, we go back a while, right? That's right.
Back to the Commanders.
So with the other team, we met, and so we were in the same row, right? We bought tickets together, and we became like friends, family, like instant, right?
Yes,
we sure did, and we were sad just like everybody else, but we're back. And so, what encourages you to be behind the Gunslingers now?
Just a chance to get out and just have fun, and I love the fact that it's here in San Antonio. San Antonio is a good fan base, and honestly, I was never a really big sports person, but
me either, girl.
I back my husband 100%, and he is so involved in it, and it's just a wonderful atmosphere to get involved with, and I would do anything for my city. I just love that the San Antonio has a good fan base,
right?
And I just love to be a part of it. That's
now, how
thing.
is it being married to the man who's like so gung-ho about football here in San Antonio? What's his dream?
His dream is just to be out there helping people. Mm-hmm. He loves to be just a part of people. He doesn't ask for anything. He doesn't, he just wants to be out there just to share with people and just let people know what San Antonio is about and what we can offer, honestly.
Right.
That's what he always says.
Right.
And he just wants people to know how we're just happy people. He wants us to be happy and not to have all this ugliness amongst us. I mean, you can be any race, any color, any age, anything, and you can just go out there and have a good time.
Right.
And
it doesn't matter what political party you're with, how much money you make.
Right.
If you love football, get behind the Gunslingers, right? I mean, we had so much fun when we did the tailgating.
We sure did.
It was such a family event, right?
And you can make a little bit out of them, a little bit. I make a lot out of a little bit, I should say, but it's just good. It's a good environment, and that's what's real important to him. It's just coming out and being involved. That's what he wants to do.
And a lot of these activities are family oriented, right?
Right. That's what we like about it the most.
Yeah. And so, what do you think about our coach?
I love him.
Oh my God, I feel like I want to play football, right?
I love him. Yes. Oh, man, Warren has become his number one fan.
Are they supposed to have like a dance off?
Yeah.
Whatever happened with that?
Warren can't dance. Coach don't know that yet.
Okay, we won't tell anybody. Shh. Okay, Warren cannot dance. You heard it from his wife. Okay, so if his wife says he can't dance, the boy can't dance.
Yeah, he can't. Sorry. No, but Warren talks very, very highly about Coach.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Coach is very. And out of anybody ever met, Coach is very, very. He's up there. He's up there in my book. So I enjoy speaking to him and listening to the words he says. I like it. So
and what I really like about this team here in San Antonio is that how many players would you say are right here at this event?
Right now, at least maybe 12.
Yeah, at least 12. And that's the thing. You really can get to know the players.
Right. And they come out and they
very friendly.
They greet you and they're friendly with you, and they want to get to know the people of San Antonio, which is which is a good thing. They're not
they
to
want
themselves.
I've talked to them. I've
Yes.
talked to their moms with the moms to mom, and what the consistent theme is they want to give back to the community.
Right.
They want to be good, positive role
And
models.
they're very open. Yes.
Yes, very
I like
open.
that.
And they bring their kids to their events
Right.
and stuff like that. So
Very family oriented.
yeah, so I know everyone loves the Cowboys and God love them. But when was the last time you met one?
Exactly.
When was the last time that you broke bread with one of them? You know, when was the last time you took a picture with them?
Right.
You know, here you have the opportunity in San Antonio to meet some of the players
Right.
who are so happy and so gracious to be representing San Antonio.
Right, and already this is what the third, fourth event that we've had, and they've come out and they're here, and they don't get paid to come to the events. Everything is, you know, they're coming on their own, giving their own time, just, you know, so it's just your opportunity to meet them and get to know your players and see what's going to be representing San Antonio.
Right. So if you're listening, definitely continue to follow us on our Smokin Guns podcast. Follow us on our Facebook page, and also follow us on the Gunslingers fan page, right?
Right.
So we want you to be really interactive. So go Gunslingers, bang bang, guns up. Woohoo! Hey, this is RC. I'm still here at the Pizza Deco here on Fredericksburg Road, having so much fun, giving back to the community by donating. I actually donated some wipes, and we also donated some soup and some mac and cheese. So we're giving back to the community, and that's a big thing for Coach. Now, speaking of Coach Hernandez, I have a very special guest here, a very beautiful one, and this is his daughter, Esther. Hi, Esther. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So you grew up here in San Antonio, right?
Right.
Where did you go to high school? That's a big question when here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I went to Taft on the north side.
Oh my
So,
God,
yeah.
my daughters went to Taft. When
Yeah.
did you graduate?
I just graduated class of 2020. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can't remember. I know my older daughter, she graduated, let's see, 4, 5, maybe 6 years ago.
Mhm.
And then my other daughter graduated, I think, 4 years ago.
Oh,
So what do you
okay.
think of Taft?
It was definitely, it's always an experience whenever you're at Taft. There's always something crazy going on, or you know, the football games. For me personally, I was in cosmetology. That's what I did the whole time. Yeah.
Were you in like any activities like the band, or were you in cheer?
No, my freshman year I did pep squad. But,
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then I found out about cosmetology and I had to pick one. So.
Oh, okay. So you live over there by Alamo Ranch?
Yeah.
Okay. My older daughter Jacqueline, she was on pep squad for 2 years, or first year, and then her second year she was officer, and then she did the dance team.
Right.
And then my other daughter, if you ever went into the gym, I mean like the locker room, whatever,
Yeah.
her picture was up there because she was one of the athletic trainers all 4 years. Her name was Francesca. They called her Chessa.
Oh, okay.
And then when she graduated, she was named the most friendliest girl out of her graduating class.
Aw, that's nice.
So how is it being the daughter of the football coach of the San Antonio Gunslingers?
It's kind of like an honor, honestly, because my daddy's been coaching for years, and you know, I remember being in a stroller. It's kind of a blur, but you know, I was like 2 or 3, and I remember watching him at all of his games sitting in the stroller. And now to be older and being able to go to every single one of his events, I feel very proud of him because he's always been so passionate about football. Like, he loves it, and you know, if he can't play it, he wanted to coach it, and he's getting to do just that.
That's awesome. Now I know he brags about you all the time, and I know I've seen you at the practice at least once, and then I think you were at the event yesterday, right?
was, yeah.
And you were here at the meet and greet. That was it last Friday?
Yep.
Yeah, you're pretty active here. Now he was saying, and I saw it on Facebook that you have a new job, right?
I do.
Tell us about that new job. That sounds exciting.
So I work at University Hospital here in San Antonio. I am an instrument tech. So what I do is I'm basically working with all of the tools that come down from the OR.
Oh, nice.
We, you know, clean them, we just do the whole process or whatever to get them ready. And then I go into this, what we call prep and packaging. And with that, you know, we inspect all the tools. It goes through a bunch of people before we can send it back to the OR so that it's safe to use again.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And what made you go into that field?
I want to be a nurse. Well, I've been looking into nursing schools, but as I've been working at the hospital, I've been looking very much into surgeons. So
Oh, wow.
I'm kind of getting to explore my field. It's just, to me, it's a very good opportunity to get my foot in the door and to work in the environment that I could potentially be in, and just really exploring my options.
Right, that's good. Well, I know the city of San Antonio has a program right now that if you study, I think nursing or something like that, they will pay you to go to school. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, since I am working full time at this hospital, I do qualify for the reimbursement. So, you know, once I start going to school, and it doesn't matter what you're going to school for, you're working for the hospital, you're working full time. So they're going to reimburse me for, you know, the classes that I passed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So now that he's a coach and he's been a coach for a long time, what's some words of advice that he gave you that really mean the world to you?
Something my dad's always told me is when you want something, don't give up. That it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to give up.
Oh, okay.
Because when you give up, you miss out on the opportunity that you could have had to have achieved that goal. But if you keep working and you keep going towards it, you might fail, but that's okay. At least you know you gave it your all. But to not give up, because you never know what your outcome could be. You could succeed.
Your dad is very inspiring,
Very.
you know? And so how was it growing up being his daughter? Was it real strict on you?
He was the strict parent, but also the fun parent, you know?
Okay.
So, but there's always been times, you know, I got bullied in school and stuff like that, and you know, I'd be crying. He's like, hey, like, you stop crying because those kids can't tell you who you are or what you look like. You know, whatever's gonna happen to you, that's between you and, you know, how you feel about yourself. And so growing up with my dad, it was never a dull moment. You know, he was always someone that was gonna push you. And when I was in pep squad, he could be all the way in Galveston, and I had a game in San Marcos, and I was going to be performing. He drove all the way just to come, and he was in the front row recording the entire time. So
that's such a good dad. Makes me all teary-eyed. You know?
Definitely my number one fan.
One of the things I look at in life is that the reason I feel like God put me on this earth was to be a mom. You know what I mean? Like, that is truly a blessing. So to hear someone who's so passionate about being a dad, that's really great.
Yeah.
And so if you had one word to describe your dad, what word would that be?
I don't think I could pick just one word, but I would go with a social butterfly.
Social butterfly?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, okay.
He is indeed a people person. He loves, you know, talking to people and, you know, making people laugh or smile. He likes to create that fun environment for everyone. Regardless if you know who he is, if you know where you're at. He's going to do what he can to make sure everyone's having a good time.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely doing a good job here. And how do you feel about him giving back to the community with the Coach's Corner, like starting the scholarships for the Jefferson High School students? Right now we're here collecting food. So what do you think about that?
I really love it because, you know, my dad, he's always, you know, especially going to church, you know, he's like, hey, you better give your tithes and offerings. You know, the Lord blesses you, so make sure you're blessing others. So I've always known that my dad's really big on giving back because he always tells me, he's like, God gave me a wife, he gave me 3 beautiful children, he's given me all these opportunities, and his job here is to give back and to love people and do what he can. So I know that this is something that my dad actually loves and that he wants.
Awesome. Now, what could you tell the city of San Antonio to get them excited about these Gunslingers?
I promise you, the way that my dad coaches this team, I've seen my dad coach several teams and he's led them all to success. I promise you, this is going to be a team that you can fall behind. You're going to be proud, and you're definitely going to want to be part of this experience.
Well, thank you so much, Esther. It was really great talking to you. Really great getting to know you. I'm sure I'm going to see you at a lot of events.
Of course.
So definitely, San Antonio, you heard it from the coach's daughter. Get behind the Gunslingers. Woohoo! Guns up. Hey, this is RC. I'm here at Deco Pizza on Fredericksburg Road. We're here with the Coach's Corner with their community event for the food drive. And you'll never guess who I found. I found Pierre's wife. And what's your name?
My name is Chantelle.
Hi, Chantelle. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Good. And I know you can't see her, but she is gorgeous.
Thank
gorgeous.
you.
So how long have you been married to Pierre?
I've been married to him for 3 years now.
Okay.
But we've been together for 8.
Oh my gosh, that's a long time.
Yes.
And you look so young. She looks like 15 years old.
Oh my gosh.
She looks young. I don't know how old you were when you met, but you look gorgeous. Now you have a little girl, right?
I
She's
do.
so cute.
Thank
What's her
you.
name?
Her name is Kaya Renee.
Okay.
And she's 1 year old.
Oh my God, you got your hands full.
Yes.
I know we had talked about during an interview, and you had said, well, I'm really busy with her, and oh my gosh, even that few minutes she was running around and going up and down, and so she's a handful.
She is, but she's great. Love her to death.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you two guys met.
Sure.
Was it football related or not?
Yes, sort of.
We want the 411. Was it like a dating app, or was it at a bar, or
No,
was it at church?
No.
No, none of the above. Okay.
None of that. Pierre played for the Talons.
Oh, okay.
And I danced for the Talons.
Oh.
So after
See, we're getting the 411. So you know all those like movies that they have, like the quarterback with the cheerleaders, kind of like that, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, we didn't meet during the season, but I did have my eye
You
on
must have
him.
had your eye on a girl.
I did.
He's a very handsome guy, so.
He is. After the first season, I reached out to him via Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And I invited him
Take
out.
notes, ladies. Take
Right,
notes.
Yes. And that's the first time I've ever reached out to a guy that way. So.
Okay.
But I reached out to him to go to an event with a group of friends that I was going with. And he was like, sure, why not? He didn't know many people. He just knew like the football players and stuff like that.
Right.
So he was like, sure, why not? He went, we had fun, and we started hanging out.
And
from
the rest
there.
is history,
Yeah.
right? All right, good. So what do you think about him playing out for the Gunslingers? Is it a big change from the Talons?
Right now, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm really excited for him. He really loves football, and he really didn't think his time was done playing football. So he's really excited. He's really pumped, and I'm his number one supporter. So I'm happy for him.
And so how did you find out about the Gunslingers?
How did he find out about the Gunslingers? Honestly, I don't know. I think that one of the owners reached out to him.
Okay.
And actually, you know what? I do know.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. That's okay.
He used to play for a semi-pro team here in San Antonio.
Okay.
And Tony, the coach,
Coach Tony
Yep.
Hernandez.
he was the head coach of that semi-pro team.
Oh, okay.
So he was kind of brought in the loop that way.
Oh, awesome. Okay, and what position does he play? Do you know that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not real good about that, like, I don't know if you've heard, but like I do the podcast.
Yes.
And I did it for another team. We're not going to talk about that. And so I had auditioned for the podcast, and I said, do you have to know a lot about football? And the guy was like, well, it helps, the producer, right? So then after our first show, he was like, you really don't know about football? I go, I told you, But my daughter, she studied sports management.
Oh,
and I
nice.
really thought, well, maybe I might meet someone, make some connections. And, so I went home that day and I told my husband, I was like, honey, the producer said I don't know about football. He's like, I told you you don't know about football. I go, well, I'm just trying to be a good mom, And then he goes, stick with what you're good at.
Yeah.
And that made me think, okay, I'm good at being a mom,
Yeah.
So that's where I started the segment called Mom to Mom.
Oh,
And so then I interviewed the players' moms.
I
And
like
then it
that.
went from like wife to wife, and now I'm interviewing the kids.
Oh,
And so if you ask me about football, I don't know. Tailgating, I know tailgating,
There
right?
you go.
I know meeting fans, but football, not so much. So what position does he play for?
He is a linebacker.
Oh, okay. He's a
Yes.
big guy.
Yes, he is.
He's a big guy.
And he has played other positions, but he loves the linebacker role. He does a really good job at that
Awesome.
position.
And so what do you think of the coach's corner that they're trying to give back to the community?
Oh, I love it. So I used to dance for another team. Well, I danced for the Spurs.
What? You
Yeah.
danced for the
I
Spurs?
did. I used to dance for the Spurs, and
We're looking for cheerleaders, right?
I do. And
Are you going to try out?
no,
No. Why not?
because I'm retired.
You're like 18. How could you be
No
retired
way.
at 18?
I know
no,
I look.
no.
I know I look maybe younger,
Young.
but I'm way past that.
You can't be way past that, but okay, go ahead. So you played for the Spurs. How was that?
That was great. That was
Not
fun.
played, but cheer, dance.
Yeah,
or-
it was great, and it ties into like the community service stuff. That was the best part of it. I like
okay.
doing stuff out in the community. So to see that they have a group of men that have come together to do that is amazing. I like it. That's why we're here. I'm like, hey, I want to go see what's going on.
That's awesome.
Let's be a part of it.
We actually started like a little female group called the Gunslingers.
Oh.
You know, we're kind of starting new, you know, but we want to get more female involvement. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I know there's a lot of fans, you know, who are excited about football. So what would you tell the city of San Antonio to get them excited about the Gunslingers? Besides coming out to see your husband play.
Well, that's what I was going to start with. You know,
Okay.
you got to come out and see Pierre play. He's amazing. He's talented. He puts up a good show out there on the field. But I've met a few of the players. I've met the owners. I've met some of the girlfriends, wives, and
The podcasters?
The podcasters.
There you go.
Everyone has come together to, you know, really promote this team, and they're so excited, and I really think this team is gonna just blow the first season out of the water.
Of course, I'm so excited.
Yes, so come out, support, and you know, wear your shirts, bring your little pom pom.
I love pom-pom, love pom-pom.
Come out, show out, and can't wait to see you guys at the games.
Okay, so now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty, okay? So the 411. So when he's had a bad day, and you know he's had a bad day, what meal would you cook for him to say, okay, he's going to bring a smile on his face?
Oh, that's funny. Let's see.
What's his favorite dish that you make for him?
He does like the tacos I make for him.
Oh, okay.
They're the just regular tacos.
Ground beef or like the chicken fajita or beef fajita?
Beef fajita.
Beef fajita,
Beef
okay.
fajita. You know, I put a lot of butter. I put a lot of butter on those tortillas.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Put you know, the beef in there, a lot of cheese, sour cream, all that stuff, and he loves it.
Okay. Now, did you grow up here in San Antonio?
I did not.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
My dad was in the military.
Okay. Well,
So
tell him thank you for his service.
Thank you. He was stationed in El Paso before San Antonio.
Okay.
So he was stationed there. That's where I went to high school. And then before that, we were in Germany.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
then before that, we were in El Paso again. So we kind of just.
Oh, wow.
But I came to San Antonio for school.
Okay.
When I graduated.
Where did you go to school?
UTSA.
Nice.
Runners.
Go Roadrunners. You know, they have a good tailgating
Yes, they
group
do.
there. So, speaking of tailgating, what's a dish that you would bring out to tailgate?
Ooh, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay. I like that. I
Baked
like
macaroni
that.
and cheese, yeah.
Okay, so going back to Pierre, what's his 3 top songs you think are in his playlist, like in his phone?
That's a hard one. Can I name like groups
Sure, you
instead
can.
of songs?
Sure.
He absolutely loves NERD. Have you ever heard of NERD?
No, I have no idea who that
I
is.
mean, he jams out to.
Does that stand for something, or
Pharrell.
that's just their name?
Have you heard of Pharrell?
I heard of Pharrell.
Okay, so it's his group.
Oh, okay.
And he loves Outkast.
I like Outkast.
Yes, he absolutely loves Outkast. And who else does he like? Man, he loves music, period. It's funny because this morning he said he was listening to Ariana Grande.
Okay.
But that's my
Oh, that's your
absolute
favorite? Okay.
I'm trying to think who he just absolutely. I'll just go ahead and say Michael Jackson.
All right, good choice. Good
Because
choice.
he loves Michael Jackson too.
And what are his favorite toppings on a pizza?
Vegetables.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Is he a vegetarian or he just no? Because you said he likes you make beef tacos, so he's not
Yeah.
a vegetarian. But he just like vegetables.
Yeah, he likes vegetables. He likes chicken. He'll take anything but pork. He doesn't eat pork.
Oh, okay. So don't get any pork tacos for him.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long have you been married? You said 3 years.
Yes.
What was your wedding song or your first dance song? Do you remember that?
Yes. Oh, that's the artist. Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm going blank.
That's okay. That's okay.
Adore You.
By who?
By what is his name? Miguel.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Yes. That's
Okay.
who he really liked. He really liked that song, and that's what he chose to be our
Awesome. And so, any plans on having another baby, or when is it?
I know
We
everybody.
get
has
dirty.
that.
We get down and dirty here.
Yes, we do. We don't have any set plans.
Okay.
But we do want Kaya to have siblings.
Oh, good. That's good.
Maybe just one.
Maybe just one.
Just one more, maybe. but,
Okay. And so, what's his favorite drink?
alcohol or
Either one.
what is his favorite drink? I'm gonna say root beer.
Root beer. Okay. So what's the best thing about being his wife?
Oh my gosh, he's such a sweetheart. He is very thoughtful, and he is always thinking about me, which is, which is great for a
That's
wife.
always good.
Yes, he, I don't know, he has such a big heart, and he just does things that I would never ask him to do, like at 12 o'clock at night if I'm still awake and I'm hungry, what do you want to eat?
Aww.
What a burger. Okay, I'll be right back. And
Nice.
he does stuff like that. He just has a big heart, and he just wants to make me happy, and that makes me so happy and love him so much.
Oh,
so,
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have a nickname for him? We
Um,
won't tell.
no, I call him P.
P.
Yeah, for
Oh.
Pierre. Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes I call him Leslie, but
Leslie.
so Leslie is his first name.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, now we get in the good and gritty here.
Yes.
So Leslie is his
Leslie
first name.
Pierre. Yep.
Oh, okay. Now, how did that come about? Do you know?
He is the second, so
Oh,
his
okay.
father's name is Leslie Pierre Sr. Yeah, Turner Sr.
And so tell me what or how you've seen him grow as from a husband to a dad. Like when you see him do something, you're like, oh my God.
He absolutely adores Kaya. Like, it just warms my heart to see them having a conversation, because she talks to him even though she's babbling.
Right.
She has whole conversations with them, and they're laughing and they're having a good time, and it's just beautiful to watch.
Well,
So,
great.
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice getting to know you, and I look forward to seeing you at more events.
Yes, ma'am.
So give me a cheer or something to get these San Antonians excited about the Gunslingers.
All right.
Because I know you're a cheerleader. If you did the Spurs and you did the talents, do something.
Yes. So, go Gunslingers!
Woo! Go Gunslingers. Awesome. Thank you.